standing at the corner of Rockledge Drive, where construction crews are on the scene actively working on the production of a new residential building. The county right now is set to experience a rapid population increase, with 200,000 people estimated over the next 25 years. However, right now they're having a current housing shortage. In the immediate, though, this residential building will help them with that. At the top of this week, President Donald J. Trump issued an executive order declaring a crime emergency in the District of Columbia. Inside the Leggett Executive Office Building, Montgomery County Executive Mark Elridge is offering a media availability to discuss Monday's events and his perspective on the federal government using the National Guard to help with DC police. It is anticipated that he will also connect Monday's events with homelessness. I'm here at the Rio in Gaithersburg, Maryland, where many families are out and about enjoying this beautiful Saturday afternoon. They're also taking advantage of a tax-free holiday weekend in Maryland and prioritizing the shopping of back-to-school supplies for their kids. As many of our viewers know, most school-age children in this region will head back to the classroom in a few weeks after having nearly 2 months of a summer break. After very high temperatures earlier this week, it's raining today in the DMV area, and we're receiving the much-needed cool-down we so desire, especially after yesterday's high of 91 degrees. However, it's not anticipated to last long. We expect that highs will remain in the 80s, particularly hovering around 89 degrees for the remainder as well as through the weekend. In the meantime, let's enjoy these raindrops and stay hydrated, especially as we anticipate more consistent cooler weather in the coming weeks as we head into the fall. My name is Katie. On this month's show, we're going to honor the life and legacy of Austin Heyman. As many of you know, Austin was the host of this show, formerly known as Seniors Today. He spent much of his time after retirement volunteering and participating in civic engagement in his local community. Tell us about how his work inspired you.
Well, he inspired me for 45 years. And he inspired me because, first and foremost, his deep commitment to public service.
This show is insightful for people of all ages, and each episode takes a fresh look at important issues by spotlighting older adults in the community, representatives of services and programs, and activities of interest to older adults. Today's guest is Jody Rash. Jody is the director of the Career Gateway and Career Tech programs and the virtual 50-plus employment expos at the Jewish Council for the Aging, also known as JC8. Hi, Jody.
Hi, Katie. Thank you.
Welcome. Well, I'm glad to talk to you today and really have this timely discussion. Deborah, you mentioned the term matchmaking several times already. Now, can you share a matchmaking success story with us?
Well, I can't say that they ended up getting married, but we at least get them on that first date. That's kind of our goal.
Well, did you and your husband learn Thai while you were there?
We learned a bit of Thai, not only while we were there, but before we left. We had a few months and we studied. We took an audio course and we learned some basics. The gesture is this: you put your palms together. That's called a Y. Beautifully done. And you have those beautiful long nails that make it look very Thai, actually. So this is called a Y. And the word that you say with Y to say hello is Sawati.
Sawati.
Beautiful. Sawati.
Wow. Sawati, Diane.
Sawati, Katie.
Our newly elected Montgomery County Council President, Andrew Friedson. Hi, Council Member.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Glad to be with you.
Likewise. Well, let's go ahead and get started. As we've already stated, you are our newly elected Montgomery County Council President. How does it feel? Well, you certainly have a holistic and innovative approach. Now, you've already mentioned COVID and the flu, but I do want to ask specifically, as you begin your second term, those are still very much immediate issues. Hospital beds are still being filled, with the tridemic flu, RSV, and COVID, and obviously much of which can disproportionately impact older adults. How are you going to advocate now to keep older adult residents safe and healthy? What's the progression moving forward? Tell us a little bit more about that history and what that means for Montgomery County.
So when we purchased the property in 2006, one of the things that we did is we started doing archaeology right away. So archaeology is great because it tells the story about of the past.